Right, welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, some new research out has found that Tinder users are far more likely to have problems with low self-esteem, low self-worth, and negative body image issues than people who don't use Tinder. Now, the researchers have cautioned against interpreting this as meaning that Tinder is the cause of these problems. They've said perhaps the issue is that these people already have these pre-existing problems and that's why they use Tinder. I think it's probably a bit of both. I think if you think about it, if you struggle with body image issues and you have a sort of confused mentality about these things, then it's quite possible that you're going to be drawn to an app that really is centered around rating people and judging people based on body image. I think it's also a very controlled way of engaging with other people, and if you have fears about your own self-worth, you don't really believe you are strong enough or capable enough or worthy enough or good enough to sort of participate in regular mainstream dating, then this kind of seems like a very safe sort of outlet. But I think it's also fair to say that Tinder just fuels the problem and makes it worse, because the whole point of the app is to judge people based on appearance. Their worth, their value, their dignity is just completely reduced to bodily features, and then that's it. And if you're just hooking up with people and having sexual encounters with people based on something you've seen on a piece of technology, you're not going to find any meaning in that. You're certainly not going to find self-worth. You're not going to find depth. You're not going to find something that you can really hang your hat off and begin to discover who you truly are. Because to do that, you need commitment. And to do that, you need long-term commitment. And to do that, you need self-giving. You need a relationship that makes demands of you. That's why marriage is so fundamentally important, because marriage makes those demands of people. When you commit yourself to life and exclusively to another person, you are doing something profoundly important for both of you. And when you introduce children into that mix, all of a sudden you really begin to discover your self-worth. Because one of the things, ironically, about self-worth that we discover is that the more we have people who actually rely on us and that we do meaningful things for, the more we find our sense and a very strong awareness of how important our life actually is. Isolation, individualism, is actually something that erodes our self-worth. The point is that Tinder is not helping this situation at all. Regardless of how much of a causal factor it is or isn't, Tinder is not going to help people who are stuck in this cycle of negative self-worth and negative body image. If you are stuck on that Tinder train and you are looking for a better way, then I would suggest to you that the best thing you can do is to get offline and start building solid and real and deep and meaningful friendships with other people. And then engage in real dating, the kind of stuff that takes risk and emotional risk and effort, and you have to put yourself out there. You do that, you begin to build confidence. And when you meet someone that you can then commit yourself to, once you do that, you begin to discover a whole new level of self-worth and value. And you begin to realize that your life finds its meaning and its purpose and its value in self-giving, not self-gratification. Unfortunately, Tinder traps you in a cycle of self-gratification, and therefore it is never going to lead you to a place where you can truly find those things that you're looking for. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.